Hey, konnichiwa, minasan. It's Gray from Wakizashi's Teahouse over in Japan. How are you doing? You good? Are you feeling Genki? Are you feeling Autobot-y or Decepticon-y? Tell you what, this is an absolute blast of a series, and it's the latest issue. It's issue 10 of Transformers, written by Daniel Warren Johnson. It's got art by Jorge Corona and colours by Mike Spicer. Just this series, I don't even know what to say about it. If you're not reading it, come on, what are you doing? Even if you've got no interest in the characters and the Transformer, the license, the IP, just pick it up because you get gorgeous visual storytelling in here, as usual. Some great scenes, like great silent panels, even silent pages at times by Corona. And Daniel Warren Johnson, he knows how to manipulate you. He knows how to make you feel feels. Ever had a female feel? Never mind. That's a crazy reference to a movie you probably never heard of. But yeah, it was just a blast. I had a great time reading this. So many characters in here that I can't keep track of them, but we get more from like Shockwave and Soundwave, dastardly villains being villains. But they're more complex than that. They're not just like the mustache twirling bad guy. There's more to them. So all the characters. Beachcomber plays a big part. We get his story in this. The opening scenes in it, I tell you, I spend quite a bit of time just going through the first few pages a little bit in detail because so impressed. It is so good. You've got to pick this up. You've got to get this comic. So we're on issue 10. And by the way, it's $3.99 this. You're paying $3.99 for this, and it's like a masterclass in great comic books. It's what I look forward to now, probably the most each month. It's this. It's become Transformers. I can't believe it. I've never been a Transformers fan, and it's got me. It's hooked me. It's totally pulled me in. So as I say, issue 10, it's going to be 2 more issues, and then you got the second story arc, or the second volume is done. I don't even know where it's going to go from here. It's just the ending, which I'm not spoiling. It's just insane. Wait till you see what happens. So yeah, massive recommend. Great to talk about. Really good comics. Very happy to do that. So without further ado, let's get on to a little bit of a story, not so much summary, but a look inside the book. I'll show you some of the art that I'm raving about and talk about some of the great writing by Warren Johnson. There we go. Who knew he could write as well as draw? But yeah, Jorge Corona, I tell you, I'm loving him on this book. It's really excellent quality. The issue opens with a flashback. In Earth orbit millions of years ago, we see the Decepticons tossing out the poor Autobot trash, as they call him. It's Beachcomber, thrown out of a spaceship into the orbit. Guess where he goes? He whooshes through space and lands on the surface of the moon. Then we get these great silent panels by artist Jorge Corona. Look at this. Beachcomber recovering, sitting up, looking at this incredible view of the Earth. I just love this progression of panels here. Look at it. This is so cool. This is one of the things I love about comics. Look closer at his face. It's hard to read his expression, but he looks kind of content, almost happy. Like a Mona Lisa smile coming on there. He's just sitting there, biding his time, watching the planet in the distance. And it gets better. Look at this. The moon landing. Whatever you might believe about that, but you can see in the distance. There he is. Beachcomber in the background. He's running towards the Apollo spacecraft. It looks like the astronaut's running away as well. The moonlander takes off, and then we see he is smiling. Look, he's holding on to the side. He's hitching a ride to Earth. That awesome panel with a reflection of Earth in his goggles. Then we get more silent panels, just pure visual storytelling from Corona. Look at this. Beachcomber surfacing in the sea here, coming up on a beach, surrounded by tropical birds. He's got an octopus in his hand. He's becoming one with nature. But what's this? He finds a crashed ship. It appears to be buried in the rock. He explores the wreckage and finds the Autobots, but they appear lifeless, without power. He gets the option to begin repairs. Does he click yes or no? Why didn't you wake them? Beachcomber replies, I knew that even with all our good intentions, the Autobots weren't meant for Earth. Eventually, we'd end up ruining it. I knew the war would start again, somehow because of us. At that time, he made the decision to let them sleep forever. So Spike asks him, So, you've been alone since then? And of course he replies no. He's been surrounded by animals on this peaceful island. But in the background we hear a voice, Insolent fool! How dare you tie me down? It's Astro Train and he's pissed. Spike tells Beachcomber that Astro Train, tell you what, I'm trying to keep up with the names here, Astro Train was going to take him to Shockwave and they'll get this great reaction from Beachcomber. Shockwave? You've heard of him? Every Autobot has. Cold, calculating, a deadly strategist. He likes taking his time when he pulls Autobots apart. And he and Soundwave will take this planet for all it's worth. What does he mean? Asks Beachcomber. So Spike tells him that the plan is to bleed the planet dry. And then, in a surprisingly moving or emotional moment, showing he's actually got some feelings, Astro Train says, sad but true. It's like he almost regrets what's going to happen, but he's following orders maybe. A flawed villain? Complicated? Human almost? Great character writing from Daniel Warren Johnson. Okay, just let me skip ahead a little bit and we switch scenes to the ship, wherever Shockwave is. Shockwave tells Soundwave to follow him. He's found something. Unbelievable. Have you ever seen anything so majestic? And it's whales. Giant whales, blue whales. Shockwave seems to be in awe here. He's talking about how the planet has many organic wonders, how there's something new to see every day. But then we're reminded that they are the bad guys after all. They are the villains. The feeder is prepped and ready. Oh my god, what are they going to do to those whales? You can imagine, can't you? You know what's coming. Okay, let me switch scenes again and we're with Wheeljack and RC. They've been repairing something when they get a voice. A voice calls them from behind. Wheeljack, help us. By the spark, Optimus and... who is it? Elita 1? Long time no see, RC. And who's this with her? It can't be. Ultra Magnus. Ultra Magnus replies, RC, I don't want you to see me like this. I thought you were dead. This is crazy. Getting emotional moments with robots, with Transformers. It's just unbelievable. The writing, the character writing in this, it's so well done. It's so well developed. Okay, I know I'm excited. I'm going to stop the story summary here. Don't kill me. There is still over 11, 12 pages of story to go. But yeah, just wanted to give you a kind of detailed look at the first half of this book and just how good is it? Come on. And there you have it. I do hope you enjoyed that. As I say, I'm sorry to not show the whole thing, but you got to keep it. You got to keep it for you, the reader. It's just so good. So please do, pick up this story because otherwise you're missing out. So here's my favourite of the variant covers. It's the main artist, Jorge Corona's variant. It's just bright, breezy, bubbly fun. You got birds, trees, flowers, a little bit hippie. Hey, who cares? I love it. Just Akarui in Japanese, which means bright. It's great. It's so much fun, this series. Okay, that's enough waffling from me, stumbling and staggering over my words. As always, thank you so much for watching, if you're still watching this far, and do drop a comment, let me know what you think. Tell me I'm crazy, tell me I've lost it, tell me Transformers isn't good. Come on, I dare you, I double dare you, and I hope to see you in a future video. This has been Gray from Wakizashi's Teahouse, signing off for the night. またね。